Robinson, written by S. E. Virgilio. Focus question: how does Jackie Robinson change history? Introduction. The Albert Field stands were full on April 15, 1947. Brooklyn Dodger Jackie Robinson picked up his baseball bat. The crowd watches as the only African American in the Major League Baseball (MLB) walked to the plate. Insults rang out from the other team's dugout. The Dodgers general manager, Branch Rickey, had warned him if this would happen, the walls hurt, but Robinson had to promise not to respond. He would play ball and let his bat to do the talking. Many people noted the great coach of Jackie Robinson showed that day. His courage would make him a baseball legend and a champion for equal rights. The early years. Jack Roosevelt Robinson was born on January 31, 1990, the youngest of 5 children in a poor Georgia family. The Robinson family moved to California when Jackie was a boy. There, he became known as a talented athlete, but not one but several sports. Jackie Robinson attended the University of California at Los Angeles, UCLA. He was a star on the school's teams. Robinsons were the first student in the school's history to win special awards in 4 sports in a single year. In spite of this success, Robinson did not graduate from UCLA. Robinson had little money. He left school in 1941 to help support his family. Taking a stand. Robinson played semi-professional football after college. Then, in December 1941, the United States entered World War II. Like many young men at the time, Robinson was called to serve in the U.S. Army. Robinson served in 1944. He and a group of soldiers got on an army bus. The bus was separated. The white soldiers stand in front and black soldiers in the back. Yet Robinson knew he was no less a soldier than the white man. He refused an order to move to the back of the bus. For this, he was arrested. The army wanted to punish Robinson, but many people defended him. He was a good soldier who had only stood up what was right. In the end, he was found not guilty. You're hired. After this time in the army, Robinson worked at a Texas college coaching basketball. In 1945, he received a letter from the Kansas City Monarchs, a professional baseball team. They offered Robinson a contract to play with them for $400 a month. The Monarchs were part of the Negro Leagues. At that time, baseball was segregated. White and black athletes played in the separate leagues. Robinson signed on to play for the someday to get the all-white major leagues. Robinson showed everyone he was a skilled player. He caught the eye of Branch Rickey, a general manager of Brooklyn Dodgers. Rickey felt that there should not be separate baseball leagues based on race. Instead, as he put it, professional baseball should be colorblind. He wanted the Dodgers to sign a player from Major Leagues. A first attempt to increase Major League Baseball. Rickey knew that this player would not have to only be a great athlete. He would also have to show strong character in the face of abuse. In 1945, Ricky met with Robinson. Ricky offered to hire him on one condition. Robinson could not respond to any prejudice against him because of his race. A team of two. Plenty of times I want to howl off when somebody insults me for the color of my skin, but I had to hold myself. I knew I was kind of an experiment. The whole thing was bigger than me. Jackie Robinson. I cannot face my God much longer, knowing that his black creatures are whole separate. Okay, and distinct from that, his white creatures in the game that's given me all that I called my own. Ranch Ricky. Robinson was at first very surprised. How could this man expect him not to fight back against prejudice? Ricky explained that the best way to fight back would be play well. Robinson would show just how good he was. Number 42 takes the field. On October 23, 1945, Jackie Robinson signed on to play for the Dodgers minor league team. Spring training for the team was held in Florida. There, Robinson has a taste of what he would face as MLB's first African American player. He could not stay in the same hotels as the rest of the team. The minor league teams refused to play because of Robinson opposing pitchers threw the ball at him. Even some of his teammates didn't want to play with him. None of this abuse stopped Robinson. He played well enough to move to the Dodgers the next year. Wearing number 42, Jackie Robinson took the field on April 15, 1942, before a crowd of more than 26,000 spectators. The Dodgers earned a victory that day, not only over the Boston Braves, but only the prejudice against African Americans. Robinson also went to have a great career. He was chosen Rookie of the Year in 1947. In 1949, he has voted most valuable player in the league. Robinson was a fast runner who led the league in stolen bases. He helped the Dodgers win 6 league championships and a World Series victory. In 1962, he became the first African American to enter the Baseball of Fame. Beyond baseball. After retiring from baseball in 1957, Robinson joined the coffee maker and fast food chain Chock full of nuts. In doing so, he became the first black vice president of the U.S. National Company. In 1964, he co-founded the Freedom of National Bank, which grew to become one of the largest black-owned banks in the United States. 6 years later, he launched a construction company. Robinson also became a civil rights leader who continued to work for equality for all people. He died in 1972 from heart problems and diabetes in complications. Today, in the United States, people of color have more opportunities in the world of sports than ever before. We all have number 42 to thank for that.